God's people, I'm Pioneer. For today's social experiment, I decided to make sardine bread from scratch and show the entire process. I will take you through everything from mixing the ingredients to baking so you can see how it turns out fresh and soft. So let's start by activating our yeast. I added warm milk, a little sugar, and then sprinkled the yeast. I gave it a good stir to mix everything together. We will let this sit for a few minutes until it becomes nice. That's how we know our yeast is alive and ready. Now that our yeast is activated, the next step is to mix the dry ingredients. I used bread flour, added a pinch of salt and a little nutmeg for that extra flavor. This forms the foundation of our sardine bread. I add the yeast mixture I set aside earlier. Mix everything together. Then I pour in some cream followed by condensed milk to give the bread that soft, rich texture. I mix everything together until the dough is smooth. After mixing everything together, I paused to add some butter. This step makes the dough richer and gives the bread a soft, tender texture. Then I continued mixing with my mixer until the dough was nice and smooth. After adding the butter and mixing well, you can see how stretchy my dough has become. This shows that the gluten is developing and it's a good sign our sardine bread will be soft and fluffy. Afterwards, I knead it for about 30 minutes. This step is really important because it helps the bread become soft, stretchy and fluffy when it's baked. Once the dough is well kneaded, I place it in a bowl, cover it and let it rise for about an hour. During this time, the yeast works its magic and the dough doubles in size. This is what gives our sardine bread that soft texture. So while the dough was resting, I prepped my fish. For this recipe, I used canned sardine fish. It's quick, easy and adds a rich flavor to the bread. Next, I buttered my pan and got it ready for baking. This helps prevent the bread from sticking and gives it a nice golden crust on the sides. After the first rise, it's time to shape our dough. I gently punch it down to release any hair, then shape it into a loaf or rolls, whichever you prefer. Once shaped, we let it rise again for 45 minutes. This second rise ensures our sanding bread will be light, fluffy, and perfectly soft. Now that our dough has risen a second time, it's ready for the oven. So preheat your oven, give your dough a milk wash, then place the bread inside. Bake for about 30 to 35 minutes or until the top is golden brown and the bread smells amazing. And here it is, our soft, rich sanding bread, fresh out of the oven. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more experiments and delicious recipes. Stay blessed and see you in the next one. Cheers!